Hey guys, Squatch Reloading here. Today we're going to do a quick channel update video, and I'm going to throw it in there with the Squatch Chronicles. But before I get into all of that, I want to take a moment to thank all of you who have supported the channel, who have made comments, likes, shares, all the feedback, and even those smart remarks. There's over 400 of you now, and I'm very humbled and very appreciative to all of you for making this possible and getting us to where we are now. Again, at the beginning I was looking for 4 subscribers, and that was each one of my kids, but it's grown into something, and I'm humbled, and it's awesome. The other thing I want to do is do a quick thank you over to the Georgia Shooting Connection for inviting me over on their panel. A couple times over the last month, I've had a great time. I've met a lot of good people. I've made some new connections, and it's really kind of leapfrogged me into my casting journey, which I'm going to get into here in a little bit. So this week I finished up the 10mm series over on the XL 750. So that series is done, and what I'm going to do this week is finish running all of those. I've got 1,000 to run. I picked up some extra bullets or projectiles to run just so I would have those. So that's going to lead us into some case prep, which I need to get done. So I'm going to do a video or maybe 2 on what my case prep method is, or my style, or what I like to do. I'll even let you in on my Lemmy Shine, which is not Lemmy Shine. We'll get into that. My recipe in my wet tumbler, how I use my dry media tumbler, and even that ultrasonic if we want to. So we're going to do some case prep stuff. I've also had a lot of questions on getting into reloading. What equipment do you need? So I'm going to do a real quick nitty-gritty down to the basic single stage reloading, and show you that you can reload anything for the most part on your single stage press. Yes, it's slower, but you can make a quality ammunition off a single stage. My grandpa, who got me into reloading, that's all he ever used was a single stage, and that's what I learned on, and that's why there's one in my reloading room. And having that single stage is a great, valuable tool to have, regardless of where your reloading hobby goes to. If you stick on the turrets or the progressives, that single stage comes in handy, and I'm going to show you how we can make ammunition off of it. The other thing I want to get into is my casting journey. And some of you may have known that. I've talked about it before, but I started getting some additional bits and pieces and parts. I've got a handle here for a 6-cavity mold that's coming hopefully here in the next week or so, but I got a 6-cavity .401 180 to grain, 175 grain, somewhere in there, I can't remember, truncated cone mold. So I'm looking forward to getting that and getting some projectiles casted up. And then I've got a double cavity .356 124 grain truncated cone mold from Lee as well. And I've got 2 sizing dies coming. This one is the .356. I've got the .401 on its way. So we're going to get started on our casting journey. But first, I think I'm going to make some ingots. I got a lot of lead. So we're going to use that Lee 420 production pot that the Crazy Scotsman sent me. And again, thank you very much, Crazy Scotsman. You're crazy. But again, I appreciate it very much. So we're going to get into that. I also want to talk about, since I'm getting into the molds and things, JH586 and Willie Bulletman did a mold maintenance video, and kind of an intro to the molding process and the molds and the tooling and how to maintain those and where to oil. So go over to JH586's channel and check him out and see the live stream that him and Willie Bulletman did. We're going to reference that a lot, getting my new molds set up. So I'm going to use that information they put out there. And thanks again, JH586 and Willie Bulletman, for putting that video together. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to put it into some practice here. So with that all being said, over the next few months, I'm going to do a lot of family and me stuff. Spring turkey season's right around the corner, so that's going to take up a lot of my time. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully it goes pretty quick and get that tom on the ground early. But if not, I'm going to spend some time out in the woods doing some turkey hunting. And as soon as this corona pandemic thing kind of settles down and people start going back out in public, my family and I, we're going to get the side-by-side out and do some riding. We enjoy doing that, so that's something else that we like to do in the summer. And then the kids are going to be home, this summer, so we're going to be pretty busy. So I don't know what the frequency of my videos are going to be, but again, we're going to do our best to kind of keep on track and keep up the pace of where we're at right now. So that's about it. That's going to wrap up this video. And again, I thank all of you that subscribe to the channel, supported us. I consider you all my friends. So if you have any questions, comments, or smart remarks, feel free to hit me up at my email address, squatchreloading@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Squatch Reloading. So until next time, guys, God bless.